What is going on, guys? This is Kane T390 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise, episode 45. We are flying through these, and yeah, this last episode we didn't win the World Series. The run ended. It was an incredible run, but all good things must come to an end, I guess. We won 8 straight. We then lost. Jack Castilla beat us. Terrell got our postseason MVP, but we got some work to do. Now, the team's still very talented, don't get me wrong. We won 99 games. Our budget is always really, we actually have a little bit of money because we did clear some money, some payroll, but I don't know. We got some older players, we got some younger players, but let's get into the offseason, guys, see what we got to do. Let's see, retired players. Dude, did he not retire? Archie Bradley did not retire. Nomar Mazara retired, Hall of Famer. Manny Machado also retired, Hall of Famer. Manny hit 422 career home runs, 271 average. Nomar Mazara hit 453 career home runs. He was a 266 average. Interesting. All right, so we have 2 free agents, Archie Bradley and Darius Taylor. I'm going to bring Archie, and we have a player option on Bruno. I actually hope Bruno declines it because I think we can get him cheaper. I'm keeping Archie Bradley. He wants a 2-year deal. I'll give him a 2-year for $550,000. He'll still pitch. He's the all-time career save holder. You can't see us, my head's blocking it, but he's 52 strikeouts away from 1,000. He has 1,054 career innings, so he's right around 9 Ks per 9 innings. Now, I'm not sure he'll be our closer, but I will keep him. Darius Taylor, I will probably let go. He's been very dominant. His career ERA is a 2.83. Very good. But he's probably going to want a lot of money. 10 mil. I'll just take the draft pick. I will take the draft pick on that. We have, that's one thing we have, closers coming up. No, he's the best. Taylor was the best. It's going to suck missing him. But we have young guys. We can use that. We'll call them up. We'll figure it out. Staff, good. That's all good. So let's see what happens with Bruno. He is exercise option. I figured he would. And Archie Bradley signed. All right, so that part's done. So let's go to arbitration. We got Willie Feliz, Kendrick Rado, who's been our long man, and Dominguez, who's been kind of like one of our extra first basemen. So Feliz we definitely want to keep. This past year, he didn't really hit that well, but he plays elite defense. He can run. He only stole 26 bags last year. Did he get caught a lot? 6 times. Still stolen base percentage is over 80%. The magic number I always look for, and a lot of people look for, 75%. If you steal 75% of more of your bases, you're doing a good job. So he's in this past year, 81%. The year before this, 87%. Not bad. His WAR was around 3, and that's just because it puts in the fact he's an elite fielder. So I do want to keep him. But we got to make sure the money's right now. 5 years at 12 mil? That's not awful. 3 years at 8? So he's currently, let's do 4 years at it'll be a little bit more, at 11.8. So that's going to be, he'll be 30. It takes 1 year free agency. So let's do that. I will offer him arbitration as well, just in case we don't lose him. Kendrick Rado has been very solid as a long man for us. He's 31, so he's not young. He wants to be an ace. Get the F out of here. Your depth, he wants about $1.3 million a year. For how many years? 4 years? I won't do 4 because he'll be 35 at that time. I'll do 3. I'll give him a player option. I'll help him out because he doesn't really like his role. But I think for that money as a long man is great. And then Dominguez, I like him, but I'm not going to overpay for a depth guy. I'll offer him $750 in arbitration. All right, so that's all done. Tender contracts. So we got Castro's going to get a nice raise. He's been a low 4 ERA pitcher. So if you want to 5, I don't want to do 5 years for him. But actually, 5 for 5.5 is not awful. He'll be 32 though. Let's just do 4. He's a free agent at that time. He'll be 31. So at that time, I think that's fair. We'll move on from him. He's not an ace. He's a good pitcher, but he's not a quote-unquote ace. But we can get him for 4 years at basically $4.1 million a year is pretty good. Cooler did struggle this past year, 4.99. So do I want to give him a long-term deal? No, I'm gonna give him that 1-year deal because he struggled last year. He should be better. I mean, his first year, very limited innings, 11. Don't really take account into that. But his first full year, 4.03 ERA. I mean, that's like a solid 4 starter, 3 starter even. That's not bad. This past year, he was bad. So I don't know. Aviles, I truly think he is our best hitter of the future. This year, he hit 309 with 28 home runs. He's only 23. He has 2 years of service time. I almost want to do like a 7-year deal. 7 years, $7 million a year. I think that's fair. We just lock him up. We don't have to worry about him. He'll be 30 at that point. If you're wondering, are we going to be doing the franchise at that point? Yeah, I probably will. This franchise is going until 19 drops. So 7 years, just do $50 million. He'll be 30 at that time. It buys up 3 years of free agency. The only thing I don't like about him is durability and fielding, but the dude can mash. Benitez had a very good rookie year. 26 home runs at catcher. Not a great defensive catcher, but a good offensive one. A 4-year deal at $2.3 million. Oh, that's a great deal. Terrell was our first baseman. He's 26. He's not young. Now, we actually, if I remember it, we do have another guy. Yeah, Trujillo, who I really like. Part of me wants to maybe use Terrell as a trade chip to get pitching, but we do need to sign him. Yeah, why not 5? Let's do 4 years, just because he's 26. I'll take him to he's 30. I don't like getting because they age so quick. Rod Jones, his rookie year was not that great, a 5.04 ERA, but he does have a high potential. 2-year deal. Castilla as a closer, pitched really well in 21 innings. As a reliever, he will 5-year deal. Let's just get that. Gavin Javier, I think. I don't know. If you guys didn't know this, you now know. You guys are always telling me in all the comments of my videos, Kane asks you suck at pronouncing names. I know I do. I know I do. Katimer can really hit lefties. Actually, he's a pretty damn good player. For us, he's on the bench. So he's depth. We'll sign him. And there's a lot of guys who are actually important. Kurt Dyer was a lefty reliever. He did struggle a little bit, but very limited action. But he's only 23. Gonzalez was our second baseman. He did struggle quite a bit as a rookie. I'll give him another chance. But we may need to look for something else moving forward. Harry Rodriguez, just another guy in the bullpen who might get more play now that Taylor's going to be gone. And the rest of these guys, I can now just sign them. Nothing really of major pieces for our team. So let me go sign these guys, and then we'll move forward with the offseason. So those offers were made. Now, let's take a look. We have a lot of guys we could lose in the Rule 5 drafts. Let's go through this. Now, as you can see, here's our rotation. There's some good young players, and then we also have, like, Boggs is a big-time prospect. Bordick's not a bad one. Jackie Spencer's a good prospect. Do we have that bona fide ace? I don't think we do. I want to try to get that this offseason. It's going to be hard, but that's something I want to try to do. So that is on the agenda for today's episode, is kind of find an ace, because we needed it, I think, last year. I really do think that was like a missing piece to our team. Let's see. Make sure these guys are not eligible for the Rule 5 draft. I might use Brooke Ka as a trade chip because I think Benitez is the catcher of the future. So Ka, he already has 2 years of service time. He's going to start getting really expensive just because catchers always are. So I think he might be a trade chip. I really want to use Trujillo. I think he is going to be our first base in the future. So Terrell's a trade chip as well. I'm going to add him to the 40-man right now. I mean, at second base, we have Rubio and Gonzalez. Maybe we find something new there. Katimer can't play second. I do want to keep him just in case whatever happens with Vlad. I don't know. But we have Nelson Monroe as well. We have a pretty good farm system, though. That is nice. That is a nice thing we have. He's 26. He's not going to get taken. And then Feliza, shortstop. We locked him up. Outfield. Garlabo. Or Lobo, excuse me. He's 28. He won't be taken. I'm not worried about those guys. De La Cruz, not eligible. Holland, he's not eligible. I mean, O'Leary, Bruno. I might even trade Rosas, Felix Rosas. I like him as a good fielder, and he can run. I'm not sure if the bat will ever play. He might. What's his potential? 93. We do have Scotty Steele, who is 2 years younger, who I think he's not as good as a fielder, but I think the bat will be better. And we have Brian Cruz, who I like a lot as well. So I don't know. We also have McCarthy. He's 27. So I don't know. Maybe I won't trade Rosas. We'll see. Because I'm just thinking Bruno is getting older. Delgadio's getting 30. I mean, O'Leary's the only young guy really in that. So the rest of those guys, I'm not too worried about losing just based off their age in the Rule 5 draft. So one thing we haven't even been able to do in a while is free agency. Juan Castro is a free agent. He's 29. He's been not that good. Peter Hudson. He's a former prospect of ours. Toronto, 2025. This is now 2033. His career ERA is 3.83. Not too good. There's Darius Taylor. Let's see. Hunter Green. Career ERA of 3.65. His record's 127 and 127. He does have 2,500 career strikeouts. Just seeing any other names of players that we've had. Fred Hirsch sounds familiar, but I don't think we had him. Yeah, I don't see too many. Mark Vientos? Maybe? I don't think so. Alright, yeah. So I don't think we're going to do anything in free agency. Once our players sign these contracts, I then want to see what we can do in the trade market. And once Taylor leaves, we'll get the money back from the qualifying offer. Juan Castro is a Cub. Owen Kendrick, okay, Cubs making moves. Just nothing in the American League East. Peter Hudson's a White Sox, okay. And Taylor's a Yankee. At least he's signed. So, we now have that. We have budgets at $400,000. I think it's because some of these players signed. But as you can see, this offseason, we're going to save $62 million from Bruno and Vlad. I will try my best to re-sign them. I know Bruno will be cheaper. Vlad, I don't know. So, Avila's signed his contract. Castro signed his contract. So, we're waiting on Terrell, who I think I'll trade Rod Jones. And that's pretty much it for like some bigger contracts. Arbitration, we're still waiting on Feliz. And Dominguez, I just offered arbitration. So, let's do a little player search. Let's take a look at a max age of 25, min age of 18 for a starting pitcher with... Let's do a little... I want to find a potential of at least 95. Rod Jones is our guy. Bartolo Hernandez. Oh, he looks good. He's 21 only. I would love to get my hands on him. Chad Boggs, who we have, whose potential is going down. His stamina's not great. That does worry me a little bit. Mitch Matson and Phil Wolf. I don't love Phil Wolf, but I do like Bartolo Hernandez. I would love to get my hands on Bartolo Hernandez. Now, one of you guys was telling me in the chat or in the comments that you can trade for guys who have not signed a contract, and when you do a player search. But it looks like Bartolo has signed his contract, so I think he could be an ace of the future, not the ace of now. But like, I will include a guy like Javier, and then a guy like Brooke Ka. Boom, we get the deal done. Ka is a good. I think he's going to be a very good catcher. Benitez is already better. We do need to get a backup. We'll figure that out. I might even be able to get one right now. Like, no, okay, they haven't signed. None of those guys have signed, but I can just get one in free agency or something. But boom, that is our starting pitcher of the future, I feel like. Now we need to get a starting pitcher of the present. I'm looking to get 95 or higher. I really don't even care what their age is. Oliver Lima. Now, he has been pretty meh until last year. We had a 2.13 ERA. I don't know if we can get him. The money may not work. I don't think the money will work on that. Juan Castro obviously just signed that contract. Jack Castillo, we obviously know him. Oh. Only a B potential. He's a 90 overall. He struggled actually a lot. So I'm going to move on from him. Final year of the deal for Elvis Sanchez. Could I get this deal to work? So we have to basically put in $9 million to get this deal to work. Well, I should wait for Terrell to sign his contract. Newton Holmes is a Pirate. Murphy's a Yankee. Fred Hirsch is a Mariner. Hunter Green is a Tigers have made some moves. Morales is going to the Mets. Kevin Mason or Mighton is going to the Tigers again. Oh, I was actually just thinking, is Rudy Brendan's available? $9 million, Rudy? You're asking $9 million? I was gonna sign you as like a platoon guy. $9 million? Get the F out of here, dude. Nunez signs. Alvarez signed. Did Terrell sign his contract? He did. Perfect. All right. Damn, the White Sox have some pitching. Jamal Ness looks really good. 1 year remaining, $13 million in his contract. Do they need a first baseman? They actually do. So if I put Terrell in there, that gets a lot of it done. And let's say I include... I don't want to include... Rosas would easily get that deal done. Ramirez, that basically gets it done. McCarthy almost gets it done as well. And then let's just include like a guy like... I don't want to give up a guy who I'm super high on. But, because I want to be able to see, like, Escalon is 26. Good walks per 9, though, actually. Drew Lane's 25. And now see if I can get a catcher from them as well. They don't have any. But, we do get a starter. I guess he's not he's our ace, Jamal Ness. He's 34, he's older, but look at that walks per 9, it's an 84. That's not bad. And this last year, 2.62 ERA. In fact, his ERA's been under 3 of the last 4 years. He's 34, so he's up there. And then for the White Sox, it makes sense. They get, I think he was Rookie of the Year, if I remember right, Terrell. Get 32 home runs. He's 26, he's not young. They get a couple other prospects. I mean, it's more of a win-now mode for us, but I think that's fine because we have a younger first baseman in Trujillo, who I like more, actually. He doesn't have the power, but he's a better contact hitter, and he's going to mash, I think. So let's do that trade, and Terrell's only a B potential, so boom. There's our ace. Now, our money, I think, is technically negative, so let's see if I can clear up some money, maybe. I don't know if I can or cannot, actually. I might just have a little bit of negative money. I'm just actually now worried about... Well, let's see here. Like, I guess I can trade... let's do this. Because our rotation right now is Ness, Reyes, Lim, who's in the final year of his deal. And then we have Castro, who I like. So we can trade Ratto and Kuehler. We don't need either of them. And then we have Rod Jones as well. So let's do that. And we can probably get like a Benny Ulysses. That's a sweet name. I'll do this trade. I like him a lot. And he's from Massachusetts, so he's northeast, close in region to Toronto. So we get a big time prospect. We also get a couple other players, but we save roughly $2 million. They get two good pitchers, but they haven't really performed. Ratto's performed. I take that back. But he's 31. It's more of a salary dump, but we get a good pitching prospect in Ulysses. And what is his potential? Make sure he's not eligible for the Rule 5 draft. He is not. Ulysses is not. 91 potential, so nothing crazy high. Now, what is Bartolo's potential? 96. Actually, we should do a quick little player search for any position. What's out there for 99 potentials? And you know what? I should do this by age. Rod Jones has 99 potential for us. Mitch Mason has, Matson has 99 potential. Kosuke Nomo, a first baseman. Interesting. Phil Wolf. And then Derek Burns, a reliever, a closer. So Rod Jones and then Mason, which I really don't, I mean, I like Mason, but I don't think we'll get him. Rod Jones was nice. So now let's take a look at the team. And our budget's a little better. I think it's fine. So Ness, Reyes, Lim, Castro, Jones. Bartolo will start the year in the minors. I might rock with like Park as our long man. Great walks per 9. So I'm going to add him to the 40-man because I want him to be our long man. Bullpen, we have Bradley will be in there, and then we also have Valdez, Alexander, Castillo, Dyer. We got some other guys too. Catcher, we need to get a backup catcher. First base is Trujillo, and Aviles will be our DH. Second base, Gonzalez and Rubio will be that platoon. Third base, Vlad. Shortstop, Feliz. Outfield will be O'Leary, Bruno, and Delgado. So we just need a backup catcher. Let's go find one in the trade market. Preferably cheap. And I don't even need anything crazy like a low 70. But I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. You know what? Let's wait till the Rule 5 draft. I might be able to find a guy there. Teddy Roth is an Oriole. Rich Manuel is a Diamondback. Rosales is a Royal. Mitch Keller is a Met. Johnny Lincoln. There's Brayman, I think. I don't know. I can't pronounce names. You guys are killing me in the Tigers franchise. Nick Magardal is a Diamondback. A's interested in trade Will Millar, son of Kevin. I'm kidding. For a reliever. Nah, I'm good. Rule 5 draft. So we have the 30th pick in that. And I am hoping to get a backup catcher. So there's $70,000 for this guy. Oh, and he has a little bit of pop. Yeah, let's do that. There's our backup catcher for Diego. That's all I needed. Rule 5 draft, you can find some nice depth pieces. Skip that. And skip that. All right. Justice Sheffield got traded from the Indians to the Padres. Not a whole lot. Andres Mitre for Frank Costanza and Kashihiro Nakayama. Dave McCarthy, a guy we just recently traded for Travis Swaggerty. Huh, interesting. Rockies interested trade. Jeremy Greer, not too high enough, for Thomas Chu. Nah, I'm good. Thanks, but no thanks. Hey, they decided with us. So his contract's only $750. Our budget is negative $600,000. Shoot. I might have to trade Tom Lim now. He's been very solid. Career 3.66 ERA, but our money is just too bad. Let's go to the... don't want to cancel. Let's go to the regular season so I can see the top prospects. I think we can get a big-time prospect for Tom Lim. As we have the top 3. Bartolo Hernandez, Chad Boggs, and Felix Rosas. Streeter, a left field. Ooh, 98 Conifers left. Mitch Mason, that 99 potential with the Brewers. Bobby Blum, like him too. Johannes Goldsmith, if it's like Paul Goldschmidt, legally changed his name, then had a love child with Johannes Cespedes and took his first name. Eddie O'Rourke. Benny Ulysses, we got in trades at 10. So we have 4 top 10 prospects. Jackie Spencer's at 15. Sky Steele's at 19. Todd Bordick, like him, he's at 26. And Manuel Ponce is at 44. I don't know how to say his name. He's at 47. So I could trade. I think I could get like Mitch Matson is at 99 potential, or Bobby Blum. I don't know what his potential is for Tom Lim. I think I could. He's in the final year of his deal. He's a free agent at the end of the year. But he has a lot of value, as you can see. Let's go to the Brewers. See if I can get him. It's because he was just drafted. He has no value. I'm just looking at Stall. I'll do the trade straight up. I know I could get more. Like I could include Stallings. I could get something else. I feel dirty with that, but I'm just thinking how high his potential would be or value would be. I'm just going to do that trade for Tom Lim. That saves us a bunch of money. And now our budget, hopefully we're not in that same situation where like we couldn't afford anything. I think we should be fine. So let's go to the regular season because we're in the spring training. I don't know. Maybe not. We might have that problem again. If not, we're going to have to do some more housekeeping. So let's I'm gonna have Bartolo start the year in the majors. Why not? He's what, the number? Was he the number 1 prospect in baseball? He was. We have 4 of the top 5. So I want Park to be the long man. We have way too many guys in here. I'm going to send down, I'm keeping Archie Bradley. I won't have him be the closer. I'll have him be like the setup man, but I'm going to send down Holcomb and I guess Rodriguez. We have just too many. I want to keep Dyer because he's a lefty. He has to clear waivers. All right. Then Alexander. No, I guess Dyer. There we go. Valdez is going to be our closer. You know what? I'm going to go with Archie Bradley. He's a 66 overall. Let's see how it works. You never know. Ness is not happy. Oh, that's weird. He was a 94, but now he's only an 89. Maybe he was just super happy. I don't know. He's satisfied. What does he care about? I don't know. That's weird. He was a 94. Good rotation. I like it. So, lineup. O'Leary, Bruno's leading off. O'Leary, Vlad, Delgadio, Aviles, Benitez, Rubio's going to play. Oh, where is... Gonzalez is on the big league team. Diaz will get sent down. He'll clear waivers. I don't have to worry about that. Now, against righties, I still want Gonzalez to play. Just because he has the... It's a B potential now. It was an A, but it's a high B. I want him to play. Feliz, and then... Who are we missing? Oh, Trujillo's not on the team. I was like, what is going on? We don't have enough people. That explains it. So Trujillo is our first baseman. So let's do this. Aviles is DH. And there we go. There we go. That's not a bad lineup. And in the National League, Aviles will play every day. And let's get this. Vlad, nope, you're playing third. Even though, actually, Katimer mashes lefties, but so doesn't Trujillo. And I want Trujillo to play every day. So I'm going to keep the lineup the same as is. There we go. And then Rubio, obviously, versus lefties. Benitez can move up in the lineup. And Feliz batting 9th in that lineup. I don't hate. It's a good lineup. Dude, Vlad's playing every day. There we go. I'll let them auto do that. Standing rides were ranked first in speed, first in contact, first in power, 5th in pitching, 7th in defense. Not too bad. We saw top prospects. We have 4 of the top 5, and number 10. I'm a little worried about our budget. We may not be able to sign a draft picks. We're at negative 400,000. I don't know, maybe we'll be fine. If not, we'll maybe trade. I don't know. Maybe a trade. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll trade some of these guys and make 400,000. But I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That'll be the next episode, guys. This was a little longer one. I do apologize. But hope you guys did enjoy it. Please drop a like on it if you did. Sub if you are new. I'll see you in the next one, boys. Take it easy. Peace.